Live in 2, 3, 4. We're live. Okay, we're live now, and yeah, I think I like the camera quality. Yeah. Hi, hi guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you already know, my name is Jennifer Confidence, and I'm on the Erasmus Mundus scholarship program where I am studying because I've not finished studying. Okay, I'm studying in Glasgow, University of Glasgow, but I've been to Glasgow, Dublin City University, and finally in Prague, Charles University. And yeah, that's where I have been. I'm having my third semester in Prague. So, like you already have seen from the thumbnail and the YouTube title, I was actually in Prague until some people's sons came to hijack me from Prague and brought me to Germany. So at the moment, I'm in Germany, where I am currently at this point in time. And yeah, so please come and say hi. People's sons are still having to be singing. Somebody's song will find me one day. Please come and say hi. Only me two people.
Who are the people? Who are the people?
Say hi.
Welcome to our YouTube channel.
Yes, so
whose YouTube channel?
it's my
Our YouTube channel.
okay, Erasmus YouTube
Welcome to my
channel.
YouTube channel.
Yeah, so this is what's your name?
Chinedu Jovita Ofia.
Bonvita.
Bonvita.
Yeah.
This-
I'm Tomiwa Victor Oluwajuwon. So just
Tommy.
Tommy
Tommy J.
Tommy
J, and they're the people that came to carry me. And
we bond well.
yeah, and even now I'm putting on Tommy's shirt and Bonvita's trouser because I don't have clothes.
It's my shirt and trouser.
It's not your shirt, it's Tommy's. Is this not?
Actually, from now on,
From
my
now
shirt.
Oh, it's your own. I thought it was actually your shirt. So, yeah, so we came here last night. They were actually in Prague, and they actually came to look for me in Prague. So it's not like they came to see Prague.
She's the prime minister. She's the boss.
I'm a prime minister, and yeah, they're my cabinet members.
Are you
Cabinet.
If I become prime minister, I'm not putting my cabinet. So you better start accepting now. So
I'm sorry.
Okay. As your worship places.
So yes, and I'm in Prague right now. What programs are you guys studying?
Okay, I'm on the 2-year Erasmus program on Sufunama. I had my first year in Bangor University, UK. And,
Nama.
and my second year is currently ongoing in University of Göttingen, Germany.
Germany.
Okay, so I'm on a sister program. Okay, so we call it sister program. It's sister program because we had similar mobility track. I was also together with him in Bangor in the UK.
What's your program?
My first year.
What's your program?
Sustainable Tropical Forestry.
Please,
so
nickname.
Trofo.
Sutrofo, okay.
Yeah, Sutrofo. So I was in Bangor for my first year, and I'm currently here in Dresden. So this is my base. Now me bonded them. I bonded all of them.
Right.
So here in Dresden, we are for my second year.
Treating us well.
Yeah, it's treating us well.
Give the accolades. Nice,
Do you know the
nice.
interesting thing? I think I had breakfast by 10.
10,
And
no, 10.
wait, no, because me, I said I was not going to eat early. You people had your own early. Yeah, so I had breakfast by
Me,
10,
they
and by
go
10:47, they're giving me lunch.
Yeah.
I don't know where that is done, but I think I'm enjoying it as interesting.
You have to enjoy it.
Yeah, so
We are good guys.
yeah, I'm actually basically enjoying it, and I don't know when I'm going back to Prague, but somebody's saying I should follow them to Göttingen. Is it Göttingen?
Follow someone.
Göttingen.
Somebody's sons.
Somebody's
They are not
son.
going back to Prague.
But I don't know if I'm going there right now because I wanted to braid my hair with attachments, but I didn't come with my attachment. I forgot my attachment. I carried all the things that I needed. Hi. They should be cooking now. Yeah. Okay, so I'm supposed to braid my hair, but I didn't come with the attachment, but I came with the creams and everything I needed and to make the hair, but I didn't come with the attachment. So I'm like, I would just go back to Prague and go and do the hair by myself since I didn't come with it because I'm supposed to come here and be making it and all that. But now, if I follow them to Göttingen, I won't. I don't know. I will not make.
And she wants to come and visit in Göttingen to make her hair.
Yes, nah.
That means she's not coming to visit me or my other Erasmus colleagues that are
I'm coming to visit all of you. The essence of it is that as I'm making it, as I'm starting the hair, because I know how to make the hair, you will be assisting me in finishing the hair.
But I don't see her now.
Basically, but now I don't even have the attachment. And they're not giving me any idea where I can actually buy attachments. That's the crazy thing too.
Because we're new here.
Yeah, I need to even check if they will have. I think it's Sunday.
I'm not new here, but I don't know where they sell it.
If it was, I could even find maybe one African shop and just buy attachment. That would have been fine.
That means you'd have to stay for one more week.
I'll just go back to Prague and go and do it there by myself. And it's really crazy. I don't know. Because the lady that I contacted to make this thing for me, she told me 2,500 Czech crown. And that's like, is it 90 something euro or there? But I'm like, that's too expensive and all that. So since I've been making my hair before, I would just could do it by myself. But it's because I want to make knotless braids, it will become more difficult. Yeah, so it will become a little bit more difficult for me because it's knotless braid. I'll could do it. They grab that. Why?
Okay,
it's not last
Actually, I can braid, yeah.
But
she would not want to trust me with her hair.
I will trust you now. I'm making it with you.
For me, I'm not nice.
I can do shuku.
It's not
I can turn her to Cindy goes to school.
I want to make one. You're saying
let's start with this.
Don't pull my wig off. Don't pull it.
Why must all of them know that this is?
They know it's wig that.
You didn't tell them I forced you to wear this wig.
Yes, actually, because I wanted to just carry cover my hair like that with the wig cap and come finish doing everything. No, it chased me that I should go cover my hair with wig and all that. I don't know whether the cap I use in covering the hair, whether the cap is not fine or
awkward. Yeah.
So let me show you the cap.
Are you also ready to see?
It's just my hair with this thing. It's not serious. It's just now. But I think it's really interesting. Do you have something to say to? Can you give my subscribers application tips?
Oh, okay.
Well, I didn't prepare for that, but let me speak on the aspect of Sulfonama. Well, it seems the procedure is
similar.
Yeah. I learned for this year there will be no application fee, but IELTS exam is mandated. I'm not too sure, but
I think it's mandated for Sulfonama, but maybe not
for
yet for
Sulfonama, but I'm not sure about Sutrofo. But for those that are aspiring to apply for Erasmus program,
generally,
I would just encourage you guys to go on Facebook, go through the drive link to download the handbook.
You mean the Erasmus Scholars, Erasmus Mundus Nigeria page on Facebook? Okay.
Exactly.
It will give you, I'm very sure it will give you 80% idea of what you need to know about Erasmus. Then by that time, you make the work easier for us. The remaining 20% assistance, we can know how to come in. So I hope to see more Nigerians being represented in this space.
Exactly.
I would love to welcome us more. Erasmus connected me and Jenny together.
Yeah. And now
Prime Minister.
Friends, Prime Minister.
Sorry, guys, don't mind my voice. I have not COVID.
I'm the Prime Minister herself. Cabinet members, I see.
That's where she placed us.
Well, we don't have a choice for now. But
somebody sound go find me one day.
We don't find your resume.
Disclaimer.
We have found you.
Anybody crushing on me that is online, please ignore her, please.
I beg your pardon. Don't listen to her.
But anyways, it's good to have you guys. It's good to invite me.
Yes,
It's a pleasure.
As people hijacked me midnight.
But it was fun. We enjoyed it. I mean,
We are charged around 3 p.m., right?
yeah, around
So
3 p.m.
it's
But
just
here,
the
the winter season now, it gets dark very, very fast, very quick. Yeah, so around 5, you would see everywhere is dark. So maybe that was the reason why she was considering it as late. Don't worry, we don't work at night.
Yeah,
we are not night crawlers.
please, fans, help me beg her. She doesn't eat.
Yeah,
Beg her.
I don't know if she does. Does she tell that part?
Should I show them?
Do you want to show? Don't show them.
Don't let me see.
For real, she doesn't. Even though we brought her since yesterday, we've been forcing her
We
to
came
eat.
to take care of her.
But I ate a lot of pizza last night.
Only eat pizza.
What kind of?
I
what kind of
had
person-
KFC. I had KFC and I had pizza.
Your
KFC and pizza. What?
Your shame is shaming me.
What?
Shaming you too.
What? Someone's asking any tips for 350 words motivational letter.
Well, personally, I would say that there are some programs that they give some tips, some hints about how you would have to structure your motivation letter. The 350, just ensure that it is as concise, as
Possible.
strong as possible.
Straight to the point.
Straight to the point. So try, if your program does not give you any hints, just try to work with some templates if you can get any. But if not, try to identify the objectives of that particular program. So each program already has the objectives, the overall goal. And then try to make whatever you have obtained, your experiences, your goal, all that you want to identify in your motivations, everything has to be aligned with the objective of your particular program. So first off, try to familiarize yourself with the objective of the program, and then try and document everything that relates to the program that you have achieved over the years. Document it, and then take each of the paragraph. You could try and maybe introduce yourself in the first paragraph. There's no hard and fast rule to this. Actually, it depends on how you can be able to convey your motivations strategically and very nicely structured. I mean, very clearly convey this and convince them. So if you're able to do this, then I believe then you will definitely land it. So for particular tips to write the motivation letter, I would say that first, try to give a clear introduction, at least about yourself, the degree you had, and how it relates with the intended program. I bet maybe Scholar Jenny or Scholar Bonvita Chinedu may want to say some quite different thing. But please ensure that when you identify your experience, we link it to the program. When you identify your goal, link it to the program. Tell them why you've chosen the program, what they want to offer in terms of the courses, in terms of the multicultural environment, in terms of the equipment, the facility they have in the universities. Let them know your career goal, how that will help you to achieve your career goal. Plainly, everything has to be there within the 350, and it has to be very concise. Also, some of these programs, they also like if you are very clear about at least your research idea, research interest. So it could be something nice that even after identifying the problems that you feel you would like to at least tackle through the program or after the program, then you may also try to consolidate it in a few words. I mean, so that they can know that, oh, you really know what you're coming to do. In fact, I would even suggest that if you can write few lines about your research interest, in fact, that would be so nice because they know you're not just coming to play. You already have something that you intend to do. I wish you guys the best.
Just summarize everything.
Sorry.
Okay, well, I wouldn't know if it's an Erasmus program. Just what he has said everything, but I think in the handbook as well, there are these templates for each programs under Erasmus. You can also check out for it if you can see any templates that might help you. And I remember in 2018 or 2019, there's this program, even till now, I think they do the same. European Forestry, cross-border university forestry, they are still under Erasmus. I think they require just 250 characters. I'm not too sure. Characters, that's like maybe 250 or 500 characters, just about 5 lines. Yeah, I tried that, then I got a partial funding, but I declined it later on. So most of this style of motivation letter just needs you to go straight to the point. There's no need telling your story of how you started growing up and getting the interest of studying social program. No, just like he said, it's just like a statement of problem, like why are you interested in this program or this particular course, and how will it impact you? Just follow maybe the 5 key rules of writing motivation letter as he explained, but make it very brief. Before you may just be within the range of 330, 340, and that's perfect for you.
Yeah.
I think what I'll add is this is a trick I use in writing my own essay, not like essay for but my academic essays is dividing what I want to write into the different parts and sharing the word counts across the different sections I want to write. So they've said everything, but I think it will be important if you divide, since it's 350 words motivation letter, I think it's important you divide it into 3. Now, the first one should be your background. This background could be academic background, experiences, and whatever, and then it will be 100 words. So you divide it, I will advise you to divide it into maybe 3, or let's say divide into 4. So you would have 4 paragraphs. So the first paragraph should be 100, second paragraph 100, third paragraph 100, that's 300, and then the last paragraph would be conclusion. So for the first paragraph would be your background, which is 100 words. Talk about your background, your academic experience, or your work experience. That should be what should be contained in your background. Then your second paragraph, another 100 words, should be all about what you will contribute to the program and how the program would also impact you. That should be what should be contained in the second paragraph, 100 words also. The third paragraph should also be 100 words. It should be about your career plans, your future plans, and everything should be inside there. That your future plan could be when you graduate. It can also include your intended research. It could also include it, just make mention of it. Now, and then the last paragraph is the 50 words, which would just conclude it, which would just be conclusion. So with that, you have 350 words. And I think that would be fine. With that, you just have 350. So if you divide it and ensure that each of these paragraphs fall within the word count, I think you're good to go, so that you would know how to structure it and ensure that it's as concise as possible, so that you don't go over or below the word count. So just ensure that if you structure it into these 4 paragraphs rather. So you would have the background, an introduction, which is basically your experience, your work, your school, and courses you did. The second one, which is the main body of it, would just basically be talking about how you would contribute to the program and how the program will also contribute to it. Because of course, they don't want to just get someone who would not have something that the program would need. So you need to talk about that. And the third paragraph is about your future plans, which could be what you intend to do when you graduate, and could also include, what's it even called? It could also include your research plan for the future. And then finally, you just conclude with 50 words. And I think with that, you're fine. So all these things they've said, you can just divide it as I've just, giving you an idea. You can just divide it into that. I think you'll be fine.
Thank you, Scholar Jen. It shows that he's been in the business.
Hijacking talk.
Okay, so we're talking about hijacking, but now we have moved to academics. What about courses that exempt Nigerians from the test of English?
That's great, yeah.
I think it just depends. Like for me, it's not like the course exempted me, but the university exempted me. So it's different if the test of English is required for you to get the scholarship. It's a different thing from a test of English being required for you to get admission. There are two different things. For my program, test of English was not required for me to get admission, but it was required. It was not required for me to get the scholarship, but it was required for me to get admission. However, as a Nigerian, I was exempted because I have WAEC, and because in Nigeria I was taught in English. So that's the difference. So you can check your program. Some programs require this test of English for scholarship. I know John's course, I think they awarded 30 marks for just test of English.
Yes.
So if they are awarding such huge mark to test of English, I would advise you to do it. Just to get it.
There's a trick to this. Some program may place it as optional, but indirectly it may also be part of the, it may be part of their decision, like in the end. So it's advisable if it's optional. It's advisable if you can do it.
It's
you above your counterparts, above your colleagues. But personally, I don't like those exams. I did it.
I hate it.
I also
now
did it
I'm
because
contemplating GRE, whatever.
God, like I hate GRE, all those tests.
Well, you could confirm if your program and the school, the university, component universities really want you to have it. Because my program, they never asked for it. So I just submitted a letter from my university that portrayed that I studied fully in English.
I hope we answered the question.
Of course. I think. So, anyways, back to hijacking. So now I'm not thinking. I think I'll go back to Prague. But if I go back to Prague, it's going to be maybe boring for now. You guys know what I'm running away from.
I know she wants to come to Göttingen, but she's just.
But I don't have my attachment to make my hair. So if I go to,
she's scared of the 6 hours journey.
Another thing is if I follow him now back to Göttingen, where some other Erasmus people are, Blessing is there and all that now. That's 6 hours from here. 6 hours from here to Göttingen. And then when it's time for me to now go back to Prague, I'm not take from Göttingen to Dresden.
No, I'll be awaiting you.
Then 2 hours from here to Prague. It's not even a Prague home. It's not from here to Prague that is my problem. It's from here to Göttingen and back. But okay, let's assume that we are all going to Göttingen. So I would not really feel it because we're plenty. But coming back, you guys want to allow me. I will not be coming from that side too. Please, I said you're booking flight for me to go back to.
Okay.
There's no money on ground.
It's not okay. I'll check the cheap flights and I'll check Ryan Air. I will check other ones, like EasyJet and other. I will check if there is a flight now.
Another beautiful thing here in Europe is that you can travel virtually anywhere within Europe. And imagine between Dresden and Czech Republic yesterday, it was just 2 hours. Just within two hours, you're already in another country and you could enjoy yourself and see another beautiful city as we did yesterday. We really enjoyed Prague yesterday. And then, however, just within Germany, between Göttingen and Dresden, 6 hours. Between Dresden and Prague, is another country, 2 hours. But you will definitely enjoy it. We'll be glad to have you guys here.
Okay, so this guy is saying that the course he's applying for, they said if they have completed an undergraduate in English, you don't need to submit English test in that case. No need to submit English test. But one thing too that I would advise is you need get a proof from your school, which they would sign and stamp, and then you submit it along with your application. Just to ensure that everything.
Confirm if it's not part of the grading.
If
they've said it's not.
Consider.
So it should be
That's what I
considered.
did. I used the English proficiency during my application.
Same here. You
So
can just get it from your university.
Just get it from your university where they will just
registrar.
I think the registrar usually does that. So just sign and stamp it, and then you send it along, you upload it along with your application details. Because usually on the application portal you see English test area or you see other documents. So just upload it in that other document or the English thing. Upload it there so that even when they download it, they look at it, even though they said if you have been taught in English, but this is like a double confirmation and all that. Can you tell us your name and your courses. I think we already said that at the beginning, but
yeah, but I guess
she just okay. This is
okay.
Bon Vita and Milo.
I will introduce. I will introduce myself.
Introduce.
So I'm Tomiwa Oluwajuwon, and I'm currently here in Dresden for my second year of sustainable tropical forestry, which is Sutrofo. So that's my program, and I'm happy to meet all of you. So delighted.
This is AKA
Tommy J. So in case, because Tomiwa don't, in case here, for instance, now when I say Tomiwa, most of them they will spoil the name. So just say Tomiwa. So different. That's why we are here to do. I mean, we have to integrate into different cultures. So
so it's nice. Tommy J.
Tommy J, just Tommy J, and I'm happy to.
Okay, Chinedu Jovita Ofia. So my friends call me Bon Vita.
I'm Milo. It's me.
Just Bon Vita. So
Bon Vita, Milo.
I also study here in Germany. So
yeah, got in here.
And okay, my program is Sufonama, Sustainable Forest and Nature Management.
That's foreign stars. Yeah,
I'm in my second year.
That would be ensuring that wildlife.
Don't.
I don't do.
We are not forest rangers, because I know what she's thinking now. Because anybody that hears about forestry, they feel, those people that will be in the forest, but don't worry.
My program has affiliation with FAO.
See you all in Europe next year. Let me take note of the name Bamiduru Messi Damilola.
I'll be glad to.
We will share in your joy.
Yes,
and all of you, Prince Akash.
We will share Akash Pandey, Prince Diamond. Yeah, in my course they said one-page motivation letter. Do I need to worry about what can? Since they said one page
is like 500.
One page is usually about 500 words. That's what one page is usually like. One page is usually 500 words. Yeah. So just ensure that it's within one page. It does not mean that you're not going to reduce the font to 8 the words. Jennifer, don't forget. I will not forget. I will not forget your name.
They have some nice.
Yeah.
Hold on. So she's Prime Minister.
So one page is usually 500 words. So I think just write 500 words. It's usually. Then someone is saying confidence. She said you used your WAEC result. Can I use my NECO result? I'm from You could try. But I think the UK, they should be able to accept it. They should be. So you would try. You understand that even though it appears to be more recognized because it's across West Africa, but it's a national exam. It's like saying SAT or whatever. I think it's called SAT for America and all that. So it's a national exam. They should be able to accept it. You should tell them that. They should be. So just try. They should be because it's a standard exam. So it's just like WAEC.
But wait, I want to ask. When you say WAEC exam, is it to prove that you? Is it a proof for your English?
Just like I feel it's letter from the registrar. Please just get a letter from the registrar because the WAEC, I think it's quite peculiar to the UK schools. I think it's only the UK, how UK and Nigeria, we are parties. So they still accept, they recognize our educational system. Yeah. So our WAEC still goes.
NECO.
Maybe NECO too, but please just try. The letter from the university will suffice, I think, more or better.
Mine was a combination. They required both my WAEC and there's a form I downloaded from the website, university website, sent it to the registrar. My registrar signed and stamped, filled it, signed and stamped, sent it back to me. Then I uploaded it. So they required the two of it. And then someone is saying, I think just try your NECO. So someone is saying, I
can't wait to meet you.
I can't wait to become an Erasmus Scholar. I'm going to see you
Victor,
guys.
I also be
Victor Jonathan.
That's my middle name.
Yeah.
That's my middle name.
His middle name is.
That's my middle name. We're definitely going to rejoice.
Then Adams Hazard. Can someone with tutu apply? Of course, yes.
Of course, yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Just limit yourself.
please.
Just try to gather
There's no harm in
Yeah.
trying, please.
So,
experience.
yeah, because I know some of the programs place emphasis on academic
Yeah,
grades and
yeah,
all that, but
yeah,
I
some
think
do.
something too that you need to do to boost your chances is what I've seen people do. They either take a postgraduate diploma degree or they get good work experience,
Yeah, professional.
or they take online courses, MOOC, and all those things like to boost themselves. Like you take those online courses related to the program you intend to apply to, or some other short courses related to it. So these are ways to boost your chances and all that. Yeah, so you can apply. I know people who had two that applied and got it. So then, Victor Jonathan, what kind
residence.
of documents can an applicant get as proof?
Proof.
What I mean, I used,
Go ahead.
if you stay in Lagos, Lagos has their own certificates, Lagos State. If you're from Nigeria, okay, if you're from Nigeria, let me not just say, yeah. Lagos has their own document, but then you can go to any of your states or your local government office and ask for certificate of residency or a letter of attestation showing that you stay in the particular place you talked about.
Yeah.
So for me, what I used was a letter of attestation from my local government and a letter from my community Royal Highness, like the community where I stay, the Royal Highness.
Yeah.
So another one too that I got, but I didn't use that one, was a letter of attestation from my community youth organization and all that. But there are other ones, other options. You can get a letter from your employer too if you're
Yeah.
employed.
Yeah.
You can get a letter from your university.
Yeah, I did that.
Yes.
I got from my department.
For me,
Yeah.
I got from the local government.
Yeah, so there are a lot of options.
There are even some programs that allow you to use utility bills.
Yes,
As much as
yeah.
the state, the address, and then
What they need is address. Yeah.
But just confirm. At most times, just confirm. You can write these guys, these coordinators, these program coordinators. Write them nice emails. Make inquiries. They will be happy to respond to you and then to give you specific and detailed information about the program you want to apply.
So someone is asking, can someone currently in a master's degree program apply?
Oh,
I applied when I was running my master's.
yeah. He just defended online. He just defended his
I did
thesis.
my master's defense last week.
Yeah.
Last week Tuesday.
Yeah, so really, you can.
So it's possible.
But you want to say something, Jenny?
Yeah, you can apply. Nobody is holding you back.
Please
Just apply.
Maybe even perhaps.
Sure, there are people doing PhD said that. If you apply.
Yeah, so apply. It's definitely an additional something to your profile.
In fact, I learned that if you have a master's degree already in Nigeria and you want to apply for Erasmus, it is advisable you state it in your CV. You shouldn't hide your profile.
Some have some bias, some have some.
For some program, they may be very interested in fresh graduates or those with nice work experience also. It depends.
And I think for those who are already studying, another thing is you would really want to give a reason why you need a second master's. Yeah. Like you would really, because it's like, okay, you already have a master, so what do you still want? So you need to give a good reason. Someone is saying,
it's still the same.
Can I include it in my academic profile or just leave? It depends. It depends. I don't really.
To me, I would say if your first degree, if your first degree certificate and the profile is enough, is okay, then you don't necessarily have to impute it in your profile. This may be biased anyway, but this is my personal take.
But I think maybe some people would want to just dump it already and go, because sometimes there's already ASU. Sometimes you might not have even. What about those people that just maybe started 1 week already and there's a strike or there's something that happened, and so they're already thinking of leaving it? Is it advisable to add it and things like that? I don't know. I can't really say.
Yeah, just go for it. You can add it.
Just do what you want to do. What is your mind? What you feel like?
You know what my friend would do in this case? He would use an email. Because definitely I think we have multiple emails. Then the person would email the program coordinator and then ask if a master's student could apply. Just anonymously, he would ask, and then the coordinator would respond if that is fine, if the person could state it in the profile. And then with that, you would get your right answers. You would definitely get your perfect answers. Yeah. So, it depends on the program. You can just ask these coordinators, they will give you very specific details about it. I hope that helps.
Yeah. So someone is asking, I can't lie. Okay, it's a comment. I can't lie. You guys just got me super gingered. God bless you. You gave my hope some Moses. Please go apply.
Please go apply. We'll be glad to have you here, Hero.
Any last minute suggestion before applying? Just gonna apply 3 programs.
Last minute, apply 3 programs.
I'm gonna apply for more than 3.
Yeah.
Don't waste the chances.
Advice: don't wait till the time minute before arranging your documents.
Yeah.
Start
then
them.
as well. To me, I like using my own style. Don't be in a rush to submit. Like don't wait till the last day, but take your time to review. Of course, every day every hour, if you read your SOP, you will see some mistakes. You see where to adjust fresh inspiration.
Yeah.
For some people saying they don't have work experience, And someone was also asking me if NYC is work experience. NYC is work experience. NYC is a full year work experience.
It is. Some have not even had their NYC. Some applied. I know someone who applied when he was in 500 level. I mean, it's
yes, now. You apply with CFA final level.
The practicals you've done, graduate courses,
the internships you've done, So everything matters. Everything works.
Yeah, someone was also asking me if CWES, I think that's how it's pronounced. It is internship.
It is.
Someone was asking me, NYC is full job experience. So please state it there.
Yeah.
Then someone was saying that if I don't have job experience, how do I do this, do that? Or if I don't have experience generally does not mean that it has to be your work. Those of you that were SUG presidents, treasurers, look for a way. It's a leadership experience. Experience is leadership experience.
I have everything on the CV.
See, experience is experience. It's leadership experience. Experience means experience. Yeah, so some of these programs, they don't usually just say work experience, they just say experience. This can include your leadership experience, your volunteering experience, internship, full-time job, part-time job, this one, that one, put it there, you did it. And also you will be like, I don't have internship yet, this, that. Now, if your program application is ending January, we are still in November, you can still get internship now or volunteer now. So while you have written your maybe SOP now and it's closing, let's say January 10th, you're finished writing it to find an internship or a volunteering work and start doing now. By January 5th, as you're even writing, you have already included itself. And by maybe January 5th, 7th or so, or even 10th, you just click submit and submit. But let them not use some NEPA people to submit some days. Misha submitted, I think that day also.
I submitted 1 hour before.
Please, but don't be like me. Don't be like this, guys. Submit early.
I had 650 words. About 2 hours to deadline, I saw that 500 words is okay. I had to start putting and adding. But don't be like me, please.
Yeah. So we are last minute people. Then someone else is asking, which one did we just? Okay, give me a last minute suggestion. Okay, this is the next question here. I will get English proficiency. Okay, Then thanks a lot. I will email them. I'm sure. Then Prince is asking confidence. I chatted you up on FB and LinkedIn for a while. Now you haven't just. I've been responding to everybody. I don't know where the thing is.
Really, I must tell you, very soon you will also be here. You will also be here.
If you see the messages that I get. On LinkedIn, especially because I'm a YouTuber, then their audience is a little bit small because I get a lot of people messages on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, like every single place is bumped up. Sometimes I sit down like this for hours on LinkedIn just to respond to messages and all that. So I think I must have responded, except maybe you sent it recently because the messages I used to do rotation of. But we check the question out.
Don't feel offended.
The
assignments to come in place.
Adams Kaza said, let's say I don't have, okay, let's say I don't have all the documents at once. Can I start the application process? And please, can you explain the different levels one gets graded? Should I go first?
Well, I feel that it depends on the program anyways, but I would say that it is better that you have all the documents ready before you initiate the process and then finish it once and for all. I wouldn't know if the program you're intending to apply is such that you can apply in phases, because mine is something that if immediately you start the application, then it's not always cumbersome. It's something that you just upload, attach the documents, and then you submit. So oftentimes, at least I applied for 3, and none of them is something that you could really apply in phases. The application process is just once and for all. Although it may not be at a sitting, but still it's something that you would even want to do quickly. So it would be best that you gather all your documents together before you initiate the application process. And about, okay, maybe if anyone still wants to make something about
our program is similar.
Yeah, similar.
Okay, let me look at this thing. Can I start the application process if you don't have? For me, I didn't have my my certificates as at when I was applying, but I had my statement of results. So that was what I was using while I was already processing my certificates, and I knew it was going to get to me before I submit. So, and another thing is my application portal takes 42 days. If you open one, it takes 42 days. After 42 days to close, you have to start up another one again.
Okay.
So it happened to me. My own closed. I had to start up another application again. So yeah, that happened to me, but I had the option of, uploading. I can come back and re-upload and do delete, add, and do all those things. Then I had that option. And yeah, it depends on what your portal looks like. And please, can you explain the different levels of graded? The different levels one gets graded. It depends on your program. So go to your program's website, go and read it, go and look for the place where they talked about the grading.
Yeah, the
for me, the evaluation and all that. For me, my relevance of my course and the grade I graduated with was like 30 marks. My SOP was like 30 marks or so. Or I think my SOP was 30 marks, CV, reference letter was 15 marks, and they just added them like that, everything. And then it came up to 100. So by the time I looked at mine, I said, okay, I think I'm at a good place. By the time I looked at the different gradings, I said, okay, relevance of your course and grade you graduated. I said, I got everything. I just ticked it, I got. Your maybe experience, I said, I think I'm good. Last time I said, okay, I think I'm good. I just ticked it like that. I was like, I think I'm good. I looked at it. I was like, okay, at least I am at a good standing. Like totally, I graded myself an A for it. When I looked at it, I graded myself an A. But now the thing is, I was not fighting with other people, thousands of people. Okay, not thousands, but hundreds of people that also would applied and had the same level of A's that I had, and maybe even better. Because or even better, geograph. So now I was not now just competing as okay. I looked at myself. I said, okay, maybe I had a good standing. Relevance of my course. I studied international relations and strategic studies, and I was applying for security, intelligence, and strategic studies. And that is like a branch of international relations. I said, okay, relevance of course good. I checked grade. I was at a good standing. I checked my reference. My reference letter. I said, okay, one of the reference letter is really Jim. The second one is also there, so maybe the total was 15 marks. I said, okay, last maybe I'll get 10. But but like when I counted everything, I knew that I was at a good standing. I was like maybe an A. I would grade myself like an A. But now, even in that A, there are hundreds of people that have that A that you have to fight with. So that was the place I was now looking at. Okay, let's see how it goes and all that. But then just check your program, you see. You see how the grading is done and all that.
I think you mentioned something which I would want to point attention to. When selecting your program, ensure you go for the programs that are relevant to your background or your interest or something you've done, so that at least you can be able to consolidate the motivation letter. Do you get? So, and also oftentimes it's not just about the name of the program. Try to go inward. Try to check their qualification requirements. Does it suit the background you had? At times, it's not about we have a colleague or two.
Economics.
Yeah. So he finished agric economics, and now he's doing something related to
African Masters, African Studies.
African studies. African, definitely we are into agric in Africa. So, but it's not just about the name. It's not just about the title. Go inward and see how the qualification requirements and the core of the objective of the program relates to what you're about. And yeah, Odun is a boss.
Yeah. So,
everyone. Yeah.
So someone is saying confidence. I graduated not long and I have just 6 months internship and 1 year NYC experience. Do I stand a chance to become? Of course. Most of us had the same.
No, I must tell you, I didn't have up to this. They know my story, but I didn't have up to this. But yeah.
Everything is packaging.
Just try. The little you've attained, it's how you can present it. Present it such that even when you read through whatever you are presenting, it will convince you. Give it to some other colleagues to read and ensure that it also convinces them. If not, just try and see. This thing is about packaging the little that you have had. I didn't have up to you, I must tell you.
Okay, someone is asking for Twitter or contacts. We're all on LinkedIn. LinkedIn, Jennifer, Confidence, Chinedu, Ofia,
and Tomiwa Oluwajuwo.
Tomiwa Oluwajuwo.
Yeah, see how she's pronouncing.
Oluwajuwo.
We'll take this lady to Yoruba.
Sorry, let me quickly add to the lady that was.
Is it NYC?
Yeah, for the experience. Mm-hmm. Yeah, in your CV, just try to note this. If you are writing what you've done, your work experiences, write it in such a way that it will show your achievement in the areas you work, whether practicals in school, internship, NYSC, whatever. Like, let it show your achievement. Maybe, okay, I organized, this action.
Quantitatively.
Yeah. Quantify your achievement.
Quantify your achievement. Really what's the result? Yeah. The result. Let it really be evident. So
someone is talking about being a secretary for a job. Yes, of course, it's an experience. But now the thing is, you need to be careful. It's an experience. Of course, it's a good experience. The thing is, you need to be careful. Is it relevant?
Yeah.
That's another thing too. Is it relevant? So how do I put it? Yeah, you can put it in your CV. It can appear in your CV, but if it is not relevant to the program you are applying to, I don't think it should appear in your SOP. It can be in your CV, but appearing in your SOP, if it is not relevant, maybe you are studying, if you're doing secretary work and then you want to study maybe something around adult education, or I don't know if they have secretarial studies or something like that, but anything in accounting or bookkeeping, if it is what you want to start, something like that, you can really look for a way to incorporate it into your SOP. But when you're trying to now, if maybe you did secretary work and then you did it in a church and then in your SOP, I don't think it's really that relevant. Like maybe if you want to study my course, Security, Intelligence, and Strategic Studies, I don't know if it is that relevant, but you could mention that, okay, maybe you have done some, I don't know, administrative work,
yeah.
But I don't think it would really be that necessary to.
I think even the secretary job, like for me, in fact, most of my leadership experience is in my department in school. Yeah, I garnered some experiences, but the bulk of it was from my church. But throughout my SOP, you will never see me mention church, because these people, not that, I shouldn't bring a religious sentiments to academic matters, but it depends on how you package these things. Yeah.
But I would say it could be your CV. I also had something like that in my CV, but it was under leadership experience, because it is definitely leadership experience.
Except that paying you.
Yeah, but if it really relates with the program you want to study.
Yeah.
When you to your work.
If you apply for security, you were securing the papers, maybe the church book details and all that. You were ensuring that it it was kept confidential. I don't know how you want to put that in your SOP, but you can try to do that. Yes. If you apply for security, except that, but yeah. Anyway, so let's next question. We have to answer this question sharp because we have something to catch up with. What was the next? We talked about this Twitter handle. How possible is someone getting if you guys can afford to look at of our written documents? I don't know because if someone he has something
that they can go through.
Yes, I think you can go through the Facebook Erasmus Nigeria, and then the coordinator usually matches people up with certain scholars that maybe they're
your
finding
document, like to review your essay.
Review your essay. That would be the best.
It's best to get your SOP reviewed by someone in your program.
Exactly, in your program.
For me, not that we can't review others.
We'll give structural. We'll give structural advice, but the content might be quite deficient. I mean, if it's coming from us, But what do you think?
Yeah, I think the same thing. So someone is asking, we need to finish this sharp. How was your interview? Any suggestion? I made 2 videos about Erasmus interview. Just check my YouTube.
I never did interview for
they didn't do. But then I had to gather the videos I made was from experiences of other scholars and what we've gotten to hear over the years. So I have 2 videos on my channel. Great. You could check that out. Then the next question, hope graduates from private schools are recognized because most scholars are always from FUTA, LAUTECH, and their lines. I mean, see me here.
I'm from UI.
So I'm representing the next girl, the girl that took over. The person that got Erasmus scholarship for my program, my own program for these new scholars, is also a private university. I think, is it a fair? Is that fair? Abi Babcock? Yeah, a fair. Then there's a particular program that 2 of the people that got the scholarship from Nigeria were both Covenant University. So you grab a hand. Don't let them intimidate people.
Okay, for my program.
Private university, I am here for you.
The 3 students, 3 awardees from Nigeria are for my program. They are from FUTA. They are from my department. Not just FUTA, but my department. So
whatever. For my own security, the people that have been getting the scholarship, security, has all been private university graduates. So
because they are good at criminology.
It has been private university graduates that have been getting mine. So I am here for you.
When will you allow the first and the best to talk now? The UI, the University of
Excuse you.
When will you allow us?
They are doing forest work. We're trying to ensure that there's no more pandemic and we're securing the world. Can you say how important we are?
So it's not the university,
The day you cut the last tree, the last one on earth died.
The day we stop making security policy, that's the day everything goes down. Did you see how security issues shut down the world?
You win.
Private school, here we come.
Yes.
You're welcome, Messi. You're welcome.
And someone is asking, what if you, we've answered this one. Sample of your written documents, no go, be bad idea. It will go a long way to guide us. Check Erasmus handbook. You would see a lot there. Check Erasmus and I even did a review of my SOP here on my channel. Okay, Confidence, I will be waiting for your reply. Thanks. Okay, please, the rest, guys, if you can give us WhatsApp number so we can connect with you guys, it will be cool. We will see you guys next year. Check LinkedIn. We are there so that we just get there.
Perhaps you contact us.
Check LinkedIn.
Chinedu Ofia, Tomiwa Oluwajuwon, Jennifer Confidence.
In case you can't pronounce you can't get the spelling of the Tomiwa. Jennifer seems not to even understand. Meet Jennifer.
Go to Jennifer and you can find her.
Give me more ginger. Put in my. You guys give me more ginger to put in my best in application. God bless you. Thank you.
Thanks.
Which one is UI?
UI the great of the greatest.
In fact, I'm ending this life now.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Somebody said representing Adeleke University.
Thank you.
You're welcome, private university.
I cite you.
We've been here for almost 1 hour. We planned less than 20 minutes.
Just
But
hijacking.
we
hijacked.
we're talking about hijacking.
The basic
too.
was that we hijacked this lady and she wants to go back.
They don't want me to go back.
And we don't have to go back.
I'm not seeing any way to buy attachment to make my. I want to make my hair by myself, but I'm not saying it. Yes, now I'm tired of wearing wig.
Beautiful prime minister.
I want to braid knotless braid by myself. Tell me what I cite you.
I cite you too.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.
No,
Bring more people.
citing me. Okay.
Thank you. See, I should give more appreciation to Akulis for citing. Yeah, you are the best. What best?
That's a covenant. Beat all of you. Beat all of you hands down.
Proud
You are living on lost glory.
Thank you.
Yes, all these public universities are on lost glory. Covenant beat all of you hands down. Anyways, thank you guys. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Is it left or right?
I don't know where it will come out. The bottom left or right.
Hit the like button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Share our videos.
Share our videos.
Please.
Thank you. Yeah.
Please, thank you so
And
much.
we thank you for your support.
Yeah.
Your consistency.
Yeah, and your questions.
Yeah.
It's been really
Thank you so
interesting
much.
speaking with you. Even though it's Sunday, and I know this is Sunday, this is 11. Now people are supposed to be in church. Are people in church listening to Jennifer?
People like us, we do very early service or late evening service. Yeah.
Okay, no wahala sha. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Cheers. Thank you.